Are you hungry, kids? That's the weirdest thing that I have ever tasted. What? But life is short, you know, and it should not be wasted. Snack life. 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 Snack life.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, snackers out there, welcome to the Snack Life Podcast. I am your host, Amanda Averill. This week, we have my very, very, very good friend, Lisa. Here is our guest. Lisa, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Lisa and I have done improv together for years. We're improv besties. I don't know what else to say. So let's just jump right into it. Lisa,
All right.
What was your favorite snack as a kid growing up?
I guess as a kid, like I have this this thing that my preschool class put together that had like a list of your favorite things. You had to cut out from magazines pictures of your favorite things, and my favorite things section was chocolate chip cookies and stacks of money.
It wasn't Jane Fonda at the time?
Oh no, not
very
yet.
very surprised because in the 80s,
Oh yeah,
Jane Fonda would have definitely.
yeah. I was more into Sharon, Lois, and Bram at that point.
Okay, I get it.
Still much older ladies. But yeah, so I had like a sweet tooth whenever I was a lot younger.
Was there like a favorite chocolate chip cookie brand? Like, were you a Chips Ahoy?
Oh,
Did you like?
Chips Ahoy. Yeah.
Chips Ahoy. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you like the specialty kind of Chips Ahoy, like where they occasionally will have like M&Ms in there, or like the Reese cups?
Mm-hmm. I very much like those. They're more special than just the regular ones. So yeah, M&Ms I think were the best ones of those.
Have you ever tried? Because I've seen this now. There's a thing that where like you can heat up the Chips Ahoy in the microwave and get it like partially melty.
It's just a thing now. It's not.
Oh, I mean, like
how
they
microwaves function.
Well, no, but like you can. Well, sometimes they explode. The chips, just because of all the metal in there.
Yeah,
I know. It's shards of shrapnel inside your Chips Ahoy. Now, they make a Chips Ahoy now that's specifically like put this in the microwave and it gets the
Ooh.
center gooey and stuff. So
I have not tried those. I have put chocolate chip cookies and things like that in the microwave of my own volition. No one had to tell me to do it. I just did.
yeah. Well, it's because you're an innovator, Lisa.
I know.
You are. Like,
Always thinking.
what about what was your favorite snack in like high school? Whenever you would like go to the vending machine, or like this favorite one that like they would sell, like we had like beer batter type fries, like that with ranch dressing was a good one.
In high school, I always used to get, I think they were called like Bosco sticks or something. I mean, it's from the cafeteria. It wasn't from like a vending machine. They're just like breadsticks that you dipped in sauce. But I think they were called Bosco sticks. That was usually the only thing I would get from the cafeteria because
Why were they named Bosco sticks?
I don't know.
Were they like a crunchy style breadstick, or were they like a crazy bread from like Little Caesars, or were they like an Olive Garden breadstick?
I think they were more like Olive Garden breadsticks. Yeah, there's nothing special about them, and I have no idea why they're called Bosco. Maybe a man named Bosco made them.
Maybe.
But that was the only thing I would ever get from the cafeteria because my mom made my lunches for me.
Oh, what kind of snacks did your mom put in your lunch?
She would always give me Cheez-Its, but then I would, like I said, I'm an innovator. I would put the Cheez-Its on the ham and cheese sandwich that she made me.
All right.
But then I would not eat it as my lunch. I would take it out in little tiny pieces in IPS class and just eat them in the classroom. So I would put the Cheez-Its on the ham and cheese sandwich and then rip tiny pieces of that off and eat them secretly in IPS class.
Oh my God! So you had like the little the little tea type of sandwiches.
Yes,
because you're a refined lady.
Yes, obviously.
Ugh, I hate Cheez-Its. I hate cheese crackers.
I know.
They're the worst. Do you have like a preferred cheese cracker? Was it like the Cheez-Its, the Cheese Nips, the Goldfish?
I like Goldfish and the regular cheddar Cheez-Its.
Okay.
But I'm weird and I like to like eat the salt off of them first before I eat the cracker.
Oh no, I get that.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no, I've definitely licked the flavor off
Yeah.
of things before
Yeah.
I ate it. That's I think we've all done that at one point or another.
Yeah.
Like I've recently found a cheese cracker. You'll appreciate this. I found a cheese cracker that I do enjoy.
Oh.
It is the Cheez-Its Snapped Double Cheddar. It is delightful.
What makes it different than the regular ones that you hate?
The shape, it's like a crunchier, it's like a diamond shape, and it's like fried almost more like not like
Cheez-Its are a diamond shape if you turn them just a little bit.
No, but these ones are actually like a parallelogram
Okay.
shape. There we go. Parallelogram.
Okay.
There we go. Bringing you back to elementary school geometry. And like there's like a cheese dusting on them, but there's also like the cheese thing. They also have like a sour cream and onion flavor, which is meh. But the double cheddar, actually very good. I had them at a party. I was over at a friend of a friend's house watching wrestling, and somebody brought them. And I tried one because I was like, all right, I'm going to try. Because, I'm always out there. I've never seen this kind. I was like, maybe this will be it. And I found my white whale.
Oh.
I found my cheese cracker white whale.
I'm so proud of you.
Dude, my sister even buys them now because they come in like little snack size bags. So like I'll steal one from her house like every day. That's what I get paid in to watch her kids. So that's how that works.
Nice.
So, what's your favorite snack as an adult? Like, do you have like a favorite like snack that you eat as an adult that you maybe would have never thought of trying as a kid, or like has your palate like changed at all, or is it still just like?
No, my palate has not changed. I still very much eat like a child.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. We're all children at heart.
Yeah.
No, my favorite snack now is Triscuit crackers. The regular kind.
Okay, the OG Triscuit.
Yes,
all right.
None of the like rosemary and basil crap.
I mean, they're pretty good though.
No, they're not. That with American cheese on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I recently found out because I was living with my parents for a while, and I have my own house now as of a couple years ago, and I went to the deli counter for like the first time living by myself. And I didn't realize that you can get pre-sliced cheese at the deli counter or the kind that they cut fresh.
Yeah.
And the pre-sliced is disgusting. It's like filmy and
it's so gross. You have to order you got to order Land O'Lakes American fresh cut.
Yes. Yeah.
Fresh cut.
I have like anxiety at deli counters.
Oh, no.
Specifically.
There's lots of sharp objects there. I can understand it.
It's more the interacting with people as a deli counter novice.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I am always anxious, and so I never ask for that. So I always just, I'm disappointed.
Oh.
With the pre-sliced.
People at Giant Eagle, Shop and Save, Coons, whatever other grocery stores exist in the greater Pittsburgh area. If you see Lisa at your deli counter, be a mensch. Slice that Land O'Lakes cheese fresh for her. Okay? Sometimes we as people don't have the courage to speak up for ourselves and to empower ourselves. If we do anything in this goddamn episode, Lisa, we're going to freaking empower you, okay, to go up to that deli counter and be like, I would like the fresh sliced cheese, please. Thank you. Thank you.
I will learn to speak for myself.
You have to. Nobody else is going to do it for you. I'm out here now commanding all 20 listeners. Hopefully one of you works at a Giant Eagle and can help out my friend. Why are you guys even selling the other shit anyway? Because it's crap. It's straight up crap. Like, why would I order that? Why would I spend that much money on that cheese? Because you know what? If I wanted shitty American cheese, I'd go get Kraft.
Yeah.
If I wanted a pasteurized cheesed product, I would do that. That's what I would get. That's better. But no, we need that fresh sliced cheese. Okay? Do we need to send Andrew with you to the grocery store to get this cheese?
Honestly, I'm feeling like these cheese takes are almost getting too hot. We might get shut down. The FDA listens to this podcast,
Oh,
you know.
no.
Oh, no.
Oh, I've just made a
the
big
fucking
enemy.
dietary assholes. That's what they
Oh,
are.
no. I'm not going to be allowed to go to any deli counters anymore.
Oh, no. I'm going to not be allowed within 600 feet of a charcuterie. It's going to be real bad. It's going to be a real sad time for me. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm going to lay it out for you.
Tough times.
It'll be
tough
real.
times.
If I'm not allowed around cheese anymore, I mean, cheese crackers can fuck off, but
Real cheese.
real cheese. Oh, man. Do you ever just like look at someone and you're like, that person eats cheese a lot? Do you ever just like look at somebody and think that?
No. No, but this is going to... This is such a weird take that doesn't... Not what you just said. What I'm about to say.
Was a weird take.
That
I will
was a
admit
weird
that.
take, but I'm about to one up it. Have you ever looked at a person's fingers and thought that they resembled food? Not that you wanted to eat them.
Oh, you mean
but
like sausage fingers?
no.
Okay.
Well, maybe, I guess. But there was this one girl from high school, but her fingers reminded me of mac and cheese. And
Ugh.
yeah, I don't know. She just looked like she had smooth, creamy skin. Like, I guess she used lotion or something. I don't know. But maybe this is an
creamy, artificially orange colored skin.
No. And then there was this other girl that her fingers were like, she must have like bitten her nails or something because it looked kind of raw around her
cuticles.
So
Yeah.
that always reminded me of like corned beef.
Now you have me looking at my cuticles because they're all like trash right now, and I'm like, do these look like corned beef?
No,
What did I do?
no.
That's weird. That's real weird.
I told you I was going to one up you on your weird take.
Oh my God. All right. Back to the food talk. What is a food that people consider a snack that you don't think is a snack, or a food that you absolutely hate?
I don't know if people consider it a snack, but I'm going to go with salad,
Okay.
specifically iceberg lettuce.
Oh,
and
yeah.
salads. Yeah.
I know people who like do like snacky things with iceberg lettuce. Like they'll try to like make like, so like iceberg lettuce is the trash of all lettuce,
Yeah.
right? Like iceberg
It's crunchy
lettuce.
water.
Exactly. It's crunchy water. That is what I've said for years about celery. It's just photosynthesized water. It's dirt. You're eating dirt poles. But no, like iceberg lettuce is the shittiest of all lettuces. It flat out, it's the worst lettuce.
Yeah.
Like I have people like try to make like rolls with it. It's like, no, that's not what you do.
Just
Like,
use bread.
yeah. Well, not only that, like, okay, so I've done my dieting. I've done low carb dieting. You know, I generally try to eat a little bit lower carb because of the beets, the sick beets. And one thing that I do that I like is to take like a piece of deli meat and like put like a sauce on there, generally like mayonnaise or a mustard, maybe like a piece of cheese or like a string cheese, like divide a string cheese into whatever. Like, so like you've got the meat, you've got this cheese, you got the sauce, and then like you roll it in a lettuce leaf. But generally that lettuce leaf for that would be romaine because it holds a better shape for that thing. You couldn't do that with like the only thing that iceberg lettuce is good for is taco salad because it is bland as fuck, which makes it a vehicle that is great for taco meat and cheese and salsa and sour cream and everything else.
That's a hard disagree for me.
Really?
Yes, specific like in a Taco Bell taco, the shredded lettuce is garbage.
Oh, I'm not talking about I'm not talking about fast food. I'm like, if I'm
Okay.
making it at home
Okay.
and I'm making a taco salad, I generally like if I buy salad lettuce, if I buy any type of lettuce, it's usually like maybe like a butter lettuce for like if I'm doing like a Thai chicken type of cup type thing,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like a lettuce cup. You know, whatever for dinner. Yeah, I get bougie. I hear you, audience. I hear your eyes rolling at me right now. And my hot lettuce takes. By the way, hot lettuce, fucking gross. Whenever
Yeah.
lettuce gets heated up on a burger, gross. Lettuce on burgers, gross. Especially if it's iceberg. I hate iceberg lettuce. I'm with you. But if I'm going to make a taco salad, I'm
Yeah.
going to get a head of iceberg lettuce. I'm going to cut it into 4 and then I'm going to like chop it up real fine. So that way, like I can eat it. I would prefer romaine, but like the iceberg works well for that because it doesn't have a flavor. And like the salsa and the cheese and the meat and everything else you put on the taco salad is the flavor. It's just a vehicle.
Yeah, I prefer taco salad that's just meat and cheese and salsa. but then I pick around the actual tomatoes and whatever else is in salsa. I don't like vegetables. We'll just go with that.
Is that your hard stance you're going to take? Just say fuck vegetables, Lisa. Just do it. Say it in the microphone.
Fuck vegetables with the exception of when you put hot cheese on them.
Now, I know the answer to this question. I think we've already covered it. But Lisa, do you consider yourself a person with an adventurous palate?
No. I have very specific things and I'm very picky about what I eat. And like if I'm going to a restaurant or something, I have set things on their menus that I will eat every time I go there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't branch out much. I do eat some weird things.
What's the weird things that you eat?
I've previously broken your brain when I mentioned this a couple months ago. So I really like, and I don't know if it's a snack, but
in a previous episode with Lorenzo De Silvio, anything can be a snack.
Okay, thank you. So I like cheese pizza, specifically Pizza Hut's
personal pan pizzas.
Personal pan pizza, yeah. Pizza Hut personal pan cheese pizza with peanut butter on it. So you just basically
Whoa.
Creamy Jif.
Creamy Jif.
It's pronounced GIF, but okay.
No, this one's actually pronounced Jif. Thank you, because it's got a
you
J.
just put like a moving picture on top of the pizza.
Preferably Jane Fonda.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a J, then it's pronounced Heef. Here's the thing. I'm a sick freak. I'd try it. It doesn't sound like it would clash that bad. One of my favorite hot dogs I've ever had was topped with nacho cheese, potato sticks, and peanut butter. So, like, yeah, cheese and peanut butter can go together. Peanut butter and tomato is a stretch, but like
I think that the acidity in it, because like there is some acidity in jelly with like the fruitiness. Like, do you know what I mean? I think it might work, but like I feel like this is something that we need to like try.
This might be the first we demand an experiment.
Yeah,
I think that this is.
I ran out of time, but I was going to stop at Pizza Hut and get one and bring some peanut butter over, but I ran out of time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would try it. I'm in support of this idea. I don't know if it'll be good, but it's not so wild that I'm like, I don't want to try that.
Yeah.
She literally broke my brain whenever she told me about this. I was like driving my car, almost wrecked.
It's good.
Every time.
It's good. You need to try it.
I do need to try it. Folks at home, sign up for our Patreon so that way you can fund Amanda eating Jif peanut butter on a Pizza Hut pizza.
Oh, maybe that's something that you could do. Like, if I don't know how your Patreon's set up, but if you have like levels,
I do have levels with special videos.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You should do like a series of like your guests suggest some weird ass thing.
That is a level.
You and your producer try it. Yeah.
That is a high level of the Patreon, actually. I forget which pledge level, but that brings me into this segue. Which do you prefer? Because, of course, my Patreon levels are named adorably, just like this question. Which do you prefer? Bitter, sour, sweet, salty, or umami?
So if I have to pick just one,
one.
Okay, it would be salty, but I do prefer like salty mixed with sweet.
You like to mix the salty and the sweet.
Yes.
So that's almost kind of like the umami flavor. Because like umami...
I was going to say, what is umami?
Everyone asks this question.
Okay, well, I've watched every single episode of like 19 seasons of Top Chef. And they say umami, and in my mind, I've associated it with mushrooms and dirt.
So I can see how people do that, especially because like a lot of people find the umami flavor mostly in Asian style foods that do involve like a soy sauce, like a soy with a miso and a mushroom and all kinds of those kinds of things. So I get how, especially on that show, you would find that association. But umami was the fifth flavor profile. It was discovered in 2008. So it's very new. It's very new.
It's like Taco Bell's fourth meal, or
it would be a fifth meal. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so it's kind of like there's like a mix of like the unctuousness and a little bit of bitter and a little bit of salty and a little bit of sweet together. It's like all the things kind of marrying at the same
it's like
time.
the Megazord of
flavors. It's like a Megazord of flavors, if you will. Exactly. Perfect. So yeah, maybe you're secretly an umami. You're like, I identify as a salty, I identify as salty with a little bit of sweet, but I could become an umami.
Yeah, if it's like a mixture of stuff like soy sauce, I love soy sauce.
See that the soy sauce is like generally salty, but it has a little bit of that
Yeah, okay.
kind of
Maybe
I-
umami then. I just didn't know until now.
All right. What's a snack that like everybody loves but you hate? Kind of like how I am with my cheese crackers.
I don't like Cheetos, which your artwork kind of has Cheeto fingers on it.
It
But
does. It intentionally has Cheeto fingers.
I think it's kind of the opposite of you. You said you like those cheese crackers because they have like a
the powder
powder on them. I hate that. So
like, what about like a regular like cheese puff? Or does that fall under the same kind of thing?
no. I think because the Cheeto is like condensed.
Kind of like fried and crunchier. It's like a corn
I guess
type
like if
thing.
you, I like cheese puffs because you can put them in your mouth and they just like melt.
Yeah.
But the Cheeto is too like compressed.
Yeah. It's too crunchy.
Yeah.
Do you not enjoy crunchy foods? Do you have like any textural food issues?
Not that I can think of. Like, if I eat something and it's the wrong texture, then I just know.
It's just the wrong texture.
Yes.
It's like, this is not
not right.
This is not right.
Yeah.
This is broken. This food this is broken. Take this back.
Yeah, I don't nothing that I apparently think about on a conscious level.
So, describe, I know that you don't necessarily have food allergies,
Correct.
but there are some quirks and or medically thingy things about food. I know that you have them, so go ahead and let the listener in on like your little secret that I know.
Yeah, so I'm broken inside.
So aren't we all?
Yes. On a more physical than mental level. So like in 2016, I started having a bunch of gastro issues, and it turns out I had severe ulcerative colitis, which I then had to get taken care of with a surgery. So I no longer have my large intestines in my body. So it makes certain things that I used to love eating, like popcorn, can't really eat that as much as I used to. And I'm probably actually not supposed to eat it at all, but I will make exceptions. Like when your producer offers me Cinnamon Toast Crunch popcorn, or if I go to the movies, because I'm too obsessed with it to not have it at the movies.
Exactly. Is that like your go-to movie theater snack?
Yes.
Is the popcorn?
Yes, it is.
Do you mix anything with the popcorn?
Not at the movie theater, but like when I would have it at home, I would sometimes mix in Reese's Pieces.
Oh, I like that. See, I like
Yeah.
to mix the salty and sweets, you know.
Yeah, I got that off of Once Upon a Time fan fiction.
Would you ever put those on top of pizza? You know what? I've had like Reese's peanut butter cups with pizza and Reese's Pieces
Wait.
with pizza.
Wait, on a regular savory umami pizza?
Reese's Pizza.
I can't believe that you stopped the fucking flow of the podcast for that. I'm going to Reese's piece the fuck out of here, okay? It's too much.
So it wasn't a dessert pizza. It was, you had that on a regular pizza
I had it like on the side with it,
as like a snack after.
like at the same time.
Oh, okay. Well, then why do you think mine's weird?
I never thought about it until now. I literally did not think about it until now. Also, maybe it's just the act of taking like a butter knife and scooping out a giant gob of Jif peanut butter and slathering it on to like a steaming hot, book it free Pizza Hut personal pan pizza that I got from reading, I don't know, Berenstain Bears or something.
The Boxcar Children.
Boxcar Children. I remember those. Maybe it was Babysitter's Little Sister. That's what I used to read. I wasn't mature enough for Babysitter's Club, so I read Babysitter's Little Sister.
That was an actual series.
Yes! I read it in like first and second grade. It was
Nice.
great. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Goosebumps. Maybe it was a Goosebumps. Maybe it was the one with the dummy on it. I don't know. Maybe that's how I got all my Book It pizzas. This is a body by Book It. Okay? That's where my eating issues started. Oh, you're going to reward me for reading with free pizza? No wonder we've got an obese country right now, okay? It also explains why I like audiobooks so much now, because I could eat pizza at the same time as I'm listening to the book. It's perfect. Also, usually driving a car, which now that I'm putting that all together, that's very not safe. All right. Since we put ourselves in the car, we're going to do a bit of a speed round.
Oh, okay.
That one person has made speedy. So we're going to see if you can also make it speedy too.
Okay, so I should not elaborate on my answers and just
You don't need to
say-
elaborate. Just
okay,
boom,
all
boom,
right,
boom. Just,
all right. Okay.
Boom.
Keep it snappy.
Keep it snappy.
All right.
All right. So now picture this. Imagine
Okay.
yourself in a Wawa, in a
okay.
Get-Go, in a Sheetz.
Okay.
And if you're down south, in a Buc-ee's, because I've always wanted to go there. Maybe that. Maybe if I get enough Patreons to send me to a Buc-ee's. Could you imagine? Anyway.
Never heard of Buc-ee's.
Oh, you should look it up. There's a lot of
Okay.
merch for Buc-ee's. Anyway. Imagine you're in the most glorious of all gas stations with all of the choices.
Okay.
All of the things. But you're there. You're doing a quick stop. You got to go in, go out because you got to get back on the road.
All right.
What's your go-to candy?
Butterfinger.
Go-to crunchy food.
Cheez-Its.
Go-to appetizer that you would order at the kiosk.
A family-sized tub of mac and cheese from Wawa specifically.
Oh, I remember that. What is your go-to caffeinated beverage?
Dr. Pepper.
What is your go-to non-caffeinated beverage?
Are cappuccinos caffeinated?
That's coffee.
But I don't think Sheetz is coffee. It's more like hot chocolate. Chocolate's caffeine. I don't know. Lemonade.
Lemonade. Okay. All right. What? Okay. Well, you made it through the speed round.
That was so fast.
That was so fast. I don't know why other people can't do it.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. See, that's the speed round. That's it. That's all it is. Speed round. You're
Yay.
going into a grocery store. It's perfect. You're going into like a little convenience store. Your bodega. Your whatever. It's perfect.
Nice. I will say that I know we're in Pittsburgh, so Sheetz are abound, but Wawa is the best.
That's okay. You can have that opinion. I think that each thing has its own niche. Because I will be
yeah,
honest,
yeah.
I recently went to Get Go, and like Sheetz has cheese curds. I don't know if Wawa does because I haven't been in a Wawa in a while because I just haven't. The last time I went to a Wawa, I think that oh my god. So this is a Wawa story. They have a Wawa in Orlando, Florida. And when I was there on vacation in 2019 with my family, I had a Lyft driver take me and Derek, my boyfriend, to the Wawa so we could get food. Just so we could go to Wawa. And then drive us back to the hotel. That is what we did. And we were like, hey man, you want us to buy you a hoagie? You want me to get anything? And the guy's like, nah, man, but it's real cool that you guys just wanted to go to Wawa. And I'm like, it's because we are trash.
Yeah,
like we are trash humans.
I'm not going to judge you on that because I recently scheduled like the remaining vacation time I have for the year because you lose it at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So I have like a week off around Thanksgiving. And I was like, I kind of want to go somewhere. And my immediate thought was, I should go out near Philly because they have Wawas there.
That sounds great.
Yeah. But like, that's the destination is the Wawa.
Your destination is just the first Wawa you get to?
And then turn around and go right back home.
Yeah. Just get enough mac and cheese to last for a couple days. You'll be fine. I remember going on
Yep.
road trips with you because Lisa and I have traveled and done comedy and done improv at festivals. And Lisa and I also went up to New York because I was in a festival and like we just hung out and did stuff. And like I remember, and I think, oh my God, do you remember the guy? I'll get back to it. Anyway, Lisa, every time we would stop somewhere, it was generally a Wawa, and it was generally to get the giant tub of mac and cheese. And I think I even brought you one
Yes,
time
you
on my
did.
way back from Philly.
Yes, you did.
Because I was visiting some family, some of my boyfriend's family out there. But
Yeah.
dear listeners at home, I don't know how you align politically, but in 18?
Which trip? What
It
are we
was New
talking about?
York on the bus.
18.
2018. Okay, Lisa's better with math, numbers, and dates than I am for sure. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I got into that festival while I was traveling out for another festival. Like I found out about. Okay. Anyway, digressing. Lisa and I took the most majestic way to get from Pittsburgh to New York City. It's known as a megabus. Megabus. Anyway, on the megabus, you get a myriad of characters. that ride along with you. Sometimes you know people on the bus. We knew somebody on the bus, which was fun.
He was on the top.
He was on the top tier of the
floor
bus. He, so if the bus were the Titanic, Lisa and I were going down with that ship first because we were on the bottom. Okay. He was fancy and he got the top bunk. Okay. He got top bunk, which is fine. Anyway, we were on the megabus and there was this gentleman there who, we'll just call him the gentleman in the bright red hat. Lisa, do you remember the gentleman in the bright red hat?
Yes, I do.
So along our way to New York City, the megabus stops at an Arby's. Ooh, so delicious.
They got the meats.
Oh, they got all the meats. And we go in and we place our order in the Arby's. And the man in the red hat is behind us. So we're there, like we place our orders and they ask you for a name to put into your order. So I give the name Amanda. And Lisa, you gave the name
Lisa.
The gentleman in the bright red hat behind us gave the name Trump.
Comma Donald.
Comma Donald.
That is how he said it.
For his order at a fucking Arby's in the middle of Pennsylvania. Okay, in Pennsyltucky, if you will. Bro, I don't know. Like, firstly, I know that that's not the name that you purchased your Megabus ticket under. So if anybody's tracking you, they sure as shit aren't doing it because you ordered a Jamocha shake and a beef and cheddar. Okay? It was just insane to me that guy was just like, no, I'm doubling down. My hat and this Arby's sauce are what's going to make America great again. Name Trump, comma Donald. Jesus Christ, that was batshit insane.
Wild.
That was bonkers. Fucking nuts. I don't know if that'll even make it into the episode of the podcast, Andrew. I just wanted you to hear the fucking story that was.
Well, I will hear it whenever I'm editing the podcast. I've been zoned out for the last 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
It'll be a nice little surprise for me.
Oh, you'll be surprised. It'll be a surprise for you for sure. All right, Lisa, is there a snack that they don't make anymore that you just wish would come back again? Or did they change a snack that you're like, fuck this, go to the original recipe. This new thing is bullshit.
It's, I guess, not so much a universal experience, but they used to have these chips and salsa that they made at the cafeteria at my office. And they no longer have a cafeteria at my office. They have shitty vending machines that have like old sandwiches in them. Yeah. So I just want those chips and salsa back in my life. But no one can help me with that.
They can't even tell you like what brand of cheese, what brand of chips, and what brand of salsa?
No, because no one's there anymore. The cafeteria's gone.
You can't hack into your companies. You're Lisa, you've been with your company a long time.
Yes, I have.
Right. I think that you could hack into your company's mainframe and look at their old financial records and probably deduce who was the distributor of the sauce, chips, and salsa.
Yeah,
Figure it out and then go buy it at a big box store because it's probably...
That's too much work. I don't like to put in a lot of work, which is actually why I don't make a lot of snacks. I buy them from the store.
Yeah. Like you're a person who buys like the pre-made charcuterie board that's like in the shape of the football, even though you're not buying it for a football thing. You're like, This is just the shape it comes in this week. And then like I'm the person who's like, let me get every artisanal cheese that is available at this Aldi.
Yeah, that's too much work.
And then let me slice it by hand and then let me position it and let me decorate it with some like nuts and some dried fruit.
I appreciate it when other people do that, like when you put stuff out for like parties or stuff. But,
I try real hard.
And I appreciate that. It's just I'm not trying as hard when people come visit me. You're getting Lunchables.
That's okay, because Lunchables are snacks too.
They are.
They are. Is there when is your favorite time to snack? Like, are you a nighttime snacker? Are you a mid-afternoon snacker? Are you a late-night snacker?
Sometimes I'll eat breakfast and then just go most of the day not really eating anything, and then I just eat all of my caloric intake after like 9-10 p.m.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I feel those vibes.
Yeah. So like I'll heat up pizza or something at like 9, and then like at 11 I'll just have a handful of Cheez-Its and
You'll just graze.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also have insomnia, so I'm usually up until like 5 in the morning.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of good fanfic out there.
There is.
So-
I have 50 tabs of it open on my phone right now.
Yeah, if you looked at my phone right now, I have 460 tabs.
Holy shit. For what?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's just, I open things, then I mean to go
Snacks.
back to them. Sometimes it's snacks. Sometimes it's me looking up definitions.
I'm currently at 115 tabs.
Okay. Well, get on my level, motherfucker.
All right. I thought 50 was bad. I told that to someone earlier, and they're like, oh, I only have 2 open right now.
That person is broken.
I know.
That person's broken. I keep one. I always because I'll keep recipes open. I'll pop those up. I'll pop up like different like comedy related things and then different articles I want to read later. Like I'll leave them in there and then I eventually like read them and close them. But
Yeah.
right now it's at 460. So that's where we're at. So yeah, my life's a mess. Do you have a designated snack or a show or a combination that you like to do? Like I like to watch Great British Bake Show and eat some pastry or patisserie while I watch that show. Sometimes I theme it with the week that they are on, like a bread week or a cookie week or whatever. So, is there anything that you like mix and match like that? Like you generally have to like have popcorn at the movies, that kind of a thing.
I usually put on old episodes of Top Chef, or I've recently started watching Guys Grocery Games when I eat anything. So I don't really have like a specific food that I eat with a specific show. I just eat all of my food while watching food shows. So like food porn, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's-
I've rewatched all of the Top Chefs, most of the Top Chef seasons, multiple times.
Is there a food that you've ever seen on Top Chef that you're just like, if I could get that in my mouth one day?
Oh yeah. So there was this one dish, I forget what the main like protein of it was, but they had these Rice Krispie treats that they put in like a curry type seasoning or something, and then sprinkled them on top of like fish or something.
Wait a second. They made a savory Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah.
With
Or
fucking...
not Rice Krispie treat, Rice Krispies. Like there wasn't marshmallows in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lisa,
that-
you had me so hard because I was like, wait a second, you can put curry in Rice Krispie treats?
I mean,
I
you
gotta
could-
fucking try this. Like that was
I'm not
my
saying
first...
you can't do that.
Oh man, now I'm gonna go down a dark path and stop at Kogo's on my way home, buy a prepackaged Rice Krispie treat, and put some curry powder on it and just see what happens.
Yeah.
It's why did you do this to me?
I don't know.
It hurts so much.
Also duck.
Duck.
Yeah.
So I've had this conversation before with other people. I don't know if I've had this conversation on the podcast, but I know I've definitely scared a couple people with this one. So like I've never like I've had some duck, not a lot. I'd like to have more. I've had quail, I've had, different poultries.
Yeah.
But like do you ever just wonder what a penguin tastes like?
Yes. Also peacock. Also, I want to try the eggs of so many different kinds of birds. I'm mad that we only get chicken and sometimes duck eggs. Like I want a peacock egg, first of all.
You can get ostrich eggs.
Yeah,
but-
ostrich eggs are like huge.
Yeah.
But there's like thousands of kinds of birds. I've seen maybe 5 kinds of eggs commercially available ever.
You've ever had a quail egg?
That's one.
That's one of the 5.
Quail, ostrich, chicken, duck. I've never even seen somebody selling turkey eggs. There's a lot of fucking turkeys. There's got to be a lot of turkey eggs.
I mean, I bet you could probably just find one on the side of the turnpike.
I mean, that's
I mean, it is right.
that's probably not where I could. I'm sure I could find one. I don't know about there.
I mean, there's enough dead turkeys. Somebody's got to leave a nest.
Ooh, this has gotten very sad. Anyways, yep, all the eggs.
Yeah, I was thinking that when I wasn't thinking what penguins taste like, but I was thinking I love eggs as well.
What's your favorite style of egg?
Deviled egg.
Deviled? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a deviled egg with like bacon in it?
Ooh, no.
Oh, so my one friend, Gunner, makes these amazing deviled eggs with bacon and cheddar cheese in them, and they are fucking dope. I've made deviled eggs like twice in my life, and they've turned out fine.
Mm-hmm.
Never as good as those eggs that Gunner has made. Those eggs are like they would make them at parties and stuff like that, and like that's the highlight of the party. Like if you didn't get to the party early enough to get that, like you were fucked. Like, and you regretted it the rest of the night. Because
I remember, is that the same party? I've gone to like a Halloween party.
Yes, that is the same.
Okay.
That is the same.
Yes,
it is those eggs.
Derek expressed concern with how many of those eggs that I have eaten. So I guess I have.
Yeah, well, but they're that good that like.
Yeah,
like you can eat a lot of those eggs. They're so good.
Yeah, I didn't question what was in it. I was just like, ooh, deviled eggs.
Yeah. You never should question things. Mm-mm. The just eat them and try them. But man, yeah, I think that like penguin would taste like duck. I think that like the breast of a penguin would have like that thick layer of fat that would kind of like fat cap it, kind of like a duck breast would be.
Is it weird that every time you said penguin, I have not seen an actual animal in my head? I've seen a cartoon.
Which cartoon penguin? Is it Opus from A Wish That Wings That Work?
I have no idea who that is. It's just a maybe like a clip art penguin. It's not a specific.
Whenever
penguin.
you said clip art, I immediately thought of Clippy.
Wonder how he would taste.
Oh man, he'd probably be cold,
Metal.
metallic.
Yeah, umami.
Nope. I know exactly how Clippy would taste. It would be like, I'm gonna say it, and Andrew can edit it out. It would be like pussy on his period, man. That's exactly like how Clippy would taste. Just metallic and gross. Some people would be into it. I know that there are some people who are real into that. Andrew's nodding his head.
I agree. There are some people that are into that. Also, I'm editing all of this out.
But yeah, I mean,
Nice.
I imagine that's what it would taste like, right? All right. Oh, here, I'll ask this question. This is a question I haven't asked on the show before. What's your favorite, like, frozen snack, cold snack?
To eat cold or frozen and then you heat it up?
To eat cold. Like think about like an ice cream, fruit bar type of thing. What's your favorite, like, frozen snack like that?
Ice cream sandwich between two cookies.
What kind of cookies and what kind of ice cream sandwich?
I was just getting the generic Giant Eagle brand, and that was pretty good.
Like the soft chocolate cookie, the vanilla ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But they were all out of it when I went to the store the other day, so I got Nestle Toll House. I haven't eaten them yet.
Those ones are really good.
Okay.
I can testify.
I'm very excited when I get
Toll
home.
House knows their shit when it comes to cookies, and that ice cream is pretty all right. Hi, Gravy. Gravy, do you have an opinion?
Oh, I can hear the purrs.
I'm editing
I
out
know.
everything the last 57 minutes until the purrs.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you for your thoughts on that, Gravy. I very much appreciate your thoughts on ice cream sandwiches.
Can I say something controversial, I guess?
Yeah, do it. We're here for food controversies or just controversies.
I love this cat,
yeah,
but I hate gravy as a food.
And that's all the time we have for this week.
Wait a second. Is there a particular gravy that you hate? Or
All
is it
of
just
it.
all gravy? Why
of
do you
it.
hate gravy?
I don't know. Maybe that's like a texture thing.
Okay.
I finally found a texture. If I had to eat any, I think it's like chicken gravy. It's thinner.
Okay, like a more poultry-based
yeah.
gravy. Turkey gravy doesn't
any,
really
but-
have like a flavor to it because of the fat content.
Yeah.
Like at least, yeah. So like,
I just like with my Thanksgiving dinner, dry mashed potatoes, dry turkey.
you don't put cranberry sauce on that shit?
No, I get the canned cranberries.
But you don't
Put
eat
it on the
on the turkey.
no.
Do you have to like segregate your food whenever you eat it?
100%.
Oh man. There's a lot of segregationists in this food community.
Oh no.
Previous episode we talked about like separating the foods.
Yeah.
I know that there are people who will get violent about food touching. And like, you know,
It depends on what food it is. Like you can, if you have mashed potatoes and like cheesy broccoli casserole, you can mix those together. That's fine.
oh, see, I would have never thought to mix those. But like,
Oh,
do you
it's
do the
good.
turkey with the mashed potatoes?
Well, sometimes when you get, I eat them all separately, but when there's just a little bit of all of them left, then I'll mix them
Okay.
together and I'll like swipe the turkey through it as like a sauce.
You said swipe, and I immediately thought of like a credit card going. Just like, that's immediately what I thought.
Turkey credit
A
card.
turkey credit card. Oh, man.
Will that be cash, credit, or bird?
Andrew's over there trying to pay in eggs.
I'm trying to get paid in eggs.
All right. And I think that with that, we are wrapping up the podcast. Thank you again to my good friend, Lisa Moucheron. Lisa, is there anything that you want to say, anything that you want to promote, anything that you want to talk about before we end the podcast today?
Yeah, I got nothing going on performance-wise or anything else-wise.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa Moucheron has been our guest today on the Snack Life podcast. Big thank you to Andrew Hilary, our producer, James M. Jameson for doing our music, Aaron Crothers for doing our artwork. I've been your host, Amanda Averill. Please like, subscribe, do all the things, leave some good comments for us. Also, subscribe to our Patreon. There's some bonus content that's there. There's some stickers. There's all kinds of stuff. There's my undying love, which would be nice to give to someone because it's killing me inside. So, yeah, stay snacky, my friends.